Hello directors. Now I want to talk about a medical condition. A medical condition in which I actually have. It's called hydrocephalus. Now, hydrocephalus I believe translates as water on the brain. So basically hydrocephalus is excess fluid putting pressure on the brain, and to solve this, doctors put in a shunt up here. Well, I'm just basing this off what the doctors did for me. It might be different for other patients, I'm not sure. So doctors put a shunt up here that ran down to here when I was about 6 days old. Never had any problems with it. Never let it stop me from doing what I want to do. But that all changed at about three weeks ago at this point. It was a Thursday. I woke up with a banging headache. Didn't think anything of it. I just thought it was a migraine. So, you know, I took paracetamols and drank a load of water, and at night it actually got a bit better. So I thought, you know, this just proved that I did think it was a migraine based off this. And then in the morning it was just as bad as it was the Thursday. So because it was where my shunt was, because the headache was where my shunt was put in, I kind of had a feeling that something was wrong. So my dad took me down to the hospital. I had a CT and an MRI scan, and they found out that my shunt was blocked. I was in hospital overall I was admitted the Friday evening and I was discharged the following Tuesday, so about 4 days, 4 or 5 days, something like that. So yeah, what the doctors decided that they needed to operate, and they were going to do one of two things. One, unblock my current shunt, or take the old shunt out and put a new one in. And thankfully they ended up putting a new one in, and deep down I actually wanted them to, because this one, you know, the previous one was about 18 years old, so it had been in my body for 18 years and had gone through a lot of wear and tear. And the doctor actually told me this because the tube of my old shunt is actually still in my body, but the doctor didn't want to remove it because it was so old and decrepit and possibly on the point of disintegrating. So I have got one shunt but 2 tubes. I haven't had a headache like that since, thankfully. So the shunt that the doctor put in, it's in good working order, thank God. But yeah, I now know that when I get a headache like that again, it is possibly something to do with my shunt. I don't know how many of you watching this suffer from hydrocephalus, but if you're not really aware of it, I'll probably put a link to an NHS website in the description, just so you guys can get a bit more understanding, because I'm not really, to be honest, I'm not really, I know ins and outs, but I'm not really sure. I'm not well educated on the subject. Like, I'm not sure what other medications people take, because I suffered with epilepsy as well, and the medication just made that a whole lot worse. And in the end, the doctors just took me off it. So even a medicine that was given to me to make me better, ironically made me worse. But yeah, that is my story about hydrocephalus. Don't let it bother me. never have. And if you've got something similar or a medical condition that you were born with, just don't let it stop you. No matter what you go through, just don't let it stop you in life. If you let your medical condition get in the way, then you'll just kick yourself. Trust me. And right, thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. If you want to know more about the subject, like I said, I'll put a link to the NHS in the description. And I will see you on Friday at 4 PM. Bye guys.